Well, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you stayed dry today. It was a wet one. We had rain move through early this morning. Midday, it really picked up to where actually we did have an active flood advisory in effect for downtown Augusta through around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Finally pushed out just a few hours ago, and we are looking dry for the rest of tonight and even over the next couple of days. But take a look at these rain totals. Pretty impressive. Radar estimates had between 2 to 2.5 inches for us here around the metro, and I think radar actually did a pretty good job of estimating those values. Officially, just around 2 inches and a quarter recorded at Daniel Field so far today. So some significant rainfall. Had a few pictures of some minor flooding issues just off of Deansbridge Road and Milledgeville Road, but luckily nothing widespread across the area, just a few of those headache areas that flood very easily. But another big thing about the forecast today, not only the rain, but we just didn't warm up that much. Our high temperature today was 80 officially at Bushfield, 79 only in Aiken. Same thing in Barnwell. Most spots did stay in the low 80s today, just thanks to all that cloud cover. Moving forward this week, we're going to warm things back up, but looking to be mostly dry as far as rain chances go through at least Wednesday. Here's a current view outside of our downtown Augusta cam over the Calhoun Expressway. We got a lot of blue sky, just a few puffy, fair weather cumulus clouds. Those will continue over the next several hours, so mostly clear skies heading into tonight. One thing to look at here on this graphic is that we have calm winds. That's going to continue tonight, and we have a little bit drier air moving in. So the combination of these two factors and these clear skies means our temperatures should be able to drop down to that dew point late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Now, when that happens, we could see some patchy, dense fog form. So if you do have an early morning commute, just a heads up, could run into some low visibility. But the good thing about all the rain today, it really helps wash out the sky. So we have very good air quality at the moment, and that's really for most of the southeast. Thanks to that system that moved through today, should hang on to very good air quality over the next couple of days since we saw all that rain today. Now here's our setup. Looking at First Alert Radar Network, this is all the rain that's now moving east and ahead of that cold front. We are expecting this front to just gradually sink a little bit further south and east over the next couple of days. That should allow this area of high pressure to move a little bit further east, bring us a little bit drier weather pattern and slightly less humidity. May not be super noticeable, but just not going to be super muggy behind this front. But we are dry across the CSRA and should hang on to dry weather into tonight. Only thing we may have to worry about is maybe some patchy, dense fog forming across the area. But notice our temperature is very comfortable, waking up in the upper 60s for most spots, so not a bad start to the day. Later into the afternoon Tuesday, high temperatures will be in the low 90s to upper 80s. And this is the tricky part about the summertime, folks. So when we forecast, we're forecasting for about 15,000 square miles. That's what we call the CSRA. So if you were to think in that 15,000 square miles, less than 10% of it will see rain. So the odds are in your favor you don't see wet weather. This one particular model, though, of course, pops up the one single shower right over where 90% of our population lives, in Augusta. So for the most part, folks, we're not expecting rain. There could be one stray shower storm if it happens to be a very populated area. I'm going to be upset, but right now I would say we do stay mostly dry tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to wake up near 70. Afternoon highs a little bit warmer Wednesday afternoon into the mid-90s, but generally rain-free again. Just not expecting much rainfall over the next couple of days, so looking good for outdoor plans. Here's our low temps tonight, upper 60s, low 70s. Watch out for the fog right around sunrise. Shouldn't last too much past sunrise once we do start to warm up. High temperatures, just a smidge below normal, upper 80s to low 90s. Should be very comfortable out there for Tuesday. And rain chances don't really get their way back into the forecast until we get to Thursday afternoon. And then we're just going to be kind of locked into that summer-like pattern. So warming up into the mid-90s, feel like temperatures 100 to 105. And then we'll see a few storms bubble up each afternoon through the weekend, even into early next week. And actually next Monday is when we're expecting our next front to show up. That likely will bring us a little bit heavier rain chances. But the low rain chances are just thanks to there's not a lot of atmospheric moisture to tap into over the next couple of days. So behind this system, we're just going to see a little bit drier air filter its way over the region. So we'll enjoy that through Wednesday. Thursday into the weekend, we start to see our upper level winds turn back out of the west. That's going to help draw in a little bit more moisture, and this is when it's going to feel like middle July. So we are going to be back into the mid 90s. The heat index values will be back over 100 most afternoons to end off the week, and we could even get up to around 105, maybe even 105 plus by this weekend. So a heads up, it is going to be a steamer heading into our Saturday and Sunday. Here's a full look at that 7-day forecast. You can see comfortable temps, at least relatively speaking, over the next couple of days. Get a little bit hotter towards the end of the week into the weekend. And I think the biggest, or one of the big takeaways too, is that notice our morning temperatures. So we're not going to feel too bad the next couple of nights. We'll drop down to the upper 60s, but later into the week, we're only going to be able to work our way down to the mid 70s for overnight lows. So that's letting us know that that is some very humid air, and it's not going to feel too comfortable. So enjoy the weather. The next couple of days is going to feel pretty nice out there, but get ready because July is making a return towards the end of the week. Hopefully you had a great day. We'll see you later tonight coming up on News 12 at 11.